SMT Nation, we back. Nation, in today's video, in this particular one, I want to call out Verizon. You know me. I got smoke for all the carriers. Let's stick it to Big Red today. A link for the article that inspired this video will be provided, titled Verizon Commits $100 Million in AST Space Mobile Deal. I'll provide that link. It'll be in the description. Ways to support us can be found there as well. Please do like, share, and subscribe if you're new here. And of course, turn on that bell notifications to never miss an upload from the SMT. All right, folks, so it's pretty simple and straightforward. Verizon decided that they indeed want some type of a space connectivity option capability to their network. They signed the deal for $100 million, investing into AST Space Mobile, the same company that is providing satellite to cell coverage for AT&T. So here's my take on it. This is my commentary. This is my opinion and kind of the way that things played out. First of all, I want to say I'm glad that Verizon has done this. It really makes sense. The entire industry has moved in this direction. It always was the right decision to do it, because at this point, or prior to this point, T-Mobile would have had a solution that gave them, nationwide connectivity in places where they don't have a terrestrial network, where they don't have cell towers. T-Mobile would have had that with Starlink and SpaceX. How good it's going to be, the use cases, anything beyond calling and texting, I don't know. We don't know about that. We have to see it in the live and use it ourselves, and then we make that decision. Same thing with AT&T. I always felt like AT&T was a step ahead of everybody because I thought that AST offered the best connectivity option. AT&T has fostered that relationship over the course of several years, and they've always been ahead in this, right? So I always thought it was kind of their play to be kind of first or primary and find success and attraction in it first. Now with Verizon coming into the fray, signing with the same company with AST, and probably having the same structured agreement for revenue sharing and those types of things. And then I think what ended up happening is having the 850 megahertz between AT&T and Verizon dedicated into the AST Space Mobile allows that connection to be much more reliable, much more substantial, and I think they'll get some legitimate data use cases, right? And I think it's going to be quality, and I think it's going to be very effective. The Starlink piece is a little bit unknown because less spectrum, less bandwidth. There's more to that one, and we kind of have to see how it all plays out. Anyways, I just want to talk a little bit about Verizon real quick for the next moment or so. Verizon told us less than 2 months ago they were not a fan of this. They told us, get an iPhone, use SOS, let Apple handle that situation for you. I always thought they were wrong. I thought that was ridiculous. I thought it was a horrible way to portray this connectivity tool. They have Verizon Frontline. They have first responders. They have customers on their network that refuse to settle for even AT&T. And AT&T is going to offer this type of connectivity, but you won't. I just always found this to be the wrong approach. For one thing, I'm glad that they changed their mind. If it is indeed that they changed their mind. Now, I don't believe it to be a change of the mind. I believe that they were lying, right? And I think they were lying on purpose, right? Kind of like for competitive reasons. But why lie? Why weren't they straight up? Why weren't they truthful? And I think the reason is because they were last. They held out. They didn't really want to do it. And then they decided, all right, we got to make a quick deal. And I think that's how it all played out. So I'm going to call out Verizon. They lied. They tried to bullshit us. Now they kind of look stupid in a way, if you ask me, but I am glad that they landed it. And I do think that connection is going to be meaningful for them. And I do think they'll get to monetize it. Right? Depending on how they structure it, what plans are included with it, and those types of things, there is a way for them to make money out of this. They don't have to think so short-sighted. There is always a way to monetize. You just got to be creative. How do you guys think they should monetize this? Built into certain plans, add-on features by making, paying for it separately. Your take, welcome down below. How should they handle it? How should T-Mobile handle it? How should AT&T? Love to hear what you guys have to say on this. You're all the voice of the people, the SMT Nation. Let your voice be heard.